Hey guys, welcome back to ESL TV for the RaidCall EMS 1 Group C. And of course, we've already seen one game, or two games technically, but we've only watched one of them. That was the draw between SuperstarS and 3D Max. N-Faculty beat GAMED 16-3, so N-Faculty currently top of the league. SuperstarS and 3D Max tied with 1 and GAMED with 0. And as such, our second match of the day will be SuperstarS versus GAMED. Pretty much their chance right now to, you know, do something, to have any kind of chance of going through.
It's going to be tough, though, because you saw SuperstarS last game. We're going to be on Inferno again, it looks like, and we saw just how well they came together as a team as it did progress on. I mean, early on, they didn't do too bad. It was 9-6 first half against 3D Max, but as they went to counter terrorist side, it was pretty insane at how well they finally were able to play. It's like they were warming up in the first half, and then finally just were showing their true colors on the second.
Yeah, this is such an important game for GAMED as well. I mean, if they lose this, they're 0 for 2, which would mean SuperstarS are on 4 points. It would mean then probably N-Faculty are either on 6 points or wait a minute, 3D Max are then on 4 points as well. So it'd basically mean they're out.
Right.
Either way. I mean, if they lose this one, they have to hope that SuperstarS and N-Faculty actually
lose.
No, they'd be out if they lose. Either way.
Oh,
Either
okay.
way, they're out if they lose from this one. So, with that all said and done, that's why we were looking at the GAMED game. Because, well, it's nice to show all the teams. And we'll see how they do from this one then. So, we're into the knife round. We're going to spare any funny accents and butchering of any accents.
For me.
Insulting insulting nations as we go through, so let's just not do that this time around. But I'm also not going to commentate because knife rounds, they're just pretty crap overall.
I kind of want to do it with a southern draw.
Then do it. You can do whatever you want,
I can't remember how to do it, that's the problem. It's been a long time since I've been in the South.
Well, either way, it's
gangbang right
looking pretty good for SuperstarS. Only Kumi is left now, and he will go down in the end, and that is SuperstarS picking up the victory here in the knife round. They're going to get choice of side, which means they are going to be staying here on that CT side. Is this your pen, by the way?
No, that's not. That's I'm sorry, that's Sven's.
No, it's mine.
But let me ask you this before we start, because we both have seen GAMED in EPS over the past, I think, 2 seasons of it, and they're a pretty good team. But do you think they can compete with the international scene in Europe?
No.
Oh, okay.
Right now, not. This side from GAMED, I mean, I'm not 100% familiar with them. I don't think we've casted a single game from them, even in the cups leading up to this one. But now, why not? They're certainly going to have a chance to pick something up from this one. But the way that we saw SuperstarS, you know, fight against 3D Max in that last one, SuperstarS definitely are going to be the on-paper favourites for this one, as Kumi is going to come first of all in towards Uzi and actually will end up losing out to that one. So things already not starting off the way that the Germans would have wanted this one too. There's Shoxy taking down 1 and 2. Can he get himself any more in this? Yes, he can.
Wow.
TPN goes down. It's now all on Bofrost Man, who does get one before Shoxy one-shots him in the face there. And that will be the pistol round going over to SuperstarS. Looked far too easy.
That was a nice 4 kills in a row. And I was actually going to say, do you think we're going to see Uzi and Shoxy really shine through again as we saw in the last map?
Yes.
And as we saw right there, clearly yes, as they're the only ones to pick up kills on their team.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I almost wanted to go with 3D Max versus N-Faculty because that obviously is going to be a massive game as well. But like I said, I want to make sure that every team in the group stage here gets covered. And obviously once we finish with the second round of matches and we go into the third round, then we'll work out exactly where everybody stands and which game is then more important overall. This round, SuperstarS are absolutely wiping the floor here with GAMED. Kumi is going to get finished off as well. And that will be Kev's to pick that one up. A fast 2-0.
I was trying to come up with a pun there. Or something funny to say about childhood stars. I had it for a second and then I completely lost it. Oh man. Anyways, continue my streak of bad jokes and bad puns. We are in round number 3 though, and SuperstarS still bought up from the last one. Looks like GAMED have a couple of AKs and Galils as well, so they're buying up, and this is a little bit early, but
yeah, but actually
they didn't get the bomb down if I'm not mistaken.
No, but that actually paid off for them there, in that sense of, you know, they got the first kill, they did good amount of damage to both Kevs and to Uzi as well. So, we'll see if they can get any more from that one. GAMED currently setting themselves a little bit slower in terms of pace.
The thing is, if GAMED loses this round, that's a lot of money invested,
Yes.
and that's another 1 or 2 rounds you're going to pretty much guarantee lose.
Yeah.
That's a big, big play out of them.
Let's see. But we've seen how those risks can pay off. In fact, 3D Max did the same last time around, but on the CT side, which is even more of a gamble.
Ooh, I like where G-Max is right now, sitting in archway. He's been pretty spot on from that position.
Oh.
He will go in. He's going to get flashed, though, and he will be chased down, and he's trying to escape, and he gets around the corner. But will he have enough health to actually do anything here as he goes and picks up one?
Yeah, he got himself one. I mean, he's done his job in terms of what can come after that one, as Uzi is going to take down both Frostman. There's a second one onto Kumi as well, and it's now a 2 versus 1. Incognito is the last man left alive here. He's actually going to come up close and personal. Uzi with that stolen AK comes around the corner, deals with the threat, and that will be 3 out of 3. I mean, they've only picked up 5 kills in 3 rounds here of GAMED, so in terms of cash, they're going to be hurting this time around. They'll probably go full eco. Yeah, just not even grenades being bought.
Just as we were saying about high risk, high reward, that was a high risk, and you got jack shit out of it, sir.
Yeah, no reward.
Yeah, no reward at all. This should be another free round. But, you know, you were saying before that in CSGO, like, there is always potential to win eco rounds.
Yeah, there is. Definitely
but not right now, as you're saying.
I think not right now. These AKs and M4s are pretty much just ripping through everybody. There's a peek from Enjoy. He gets himself 2 with the help of Kevs there at the end. That is 4 out of 4. The Frenchman bashing the Germans at this stage. Looking very, very strong here on this CT side.
See, I'm surprised I'm not seeing Opcom actually out of SuperstarS just yet. I mean, because they have the money for it clearly. Like, they're all sitting on over pretty much $6,000 at this point. But they're all going to stick with these M4s here and see if they can make a play. We do have a kind of a 4-1 split. Frostman going off by himself right now, trying to push up that apartment size. Incognito is holding that middle. And they're trying to make a play at B, but with the way G-Max was holding last game against 3D Max, he should be able to lock it down. Like,
yeah.
him and Shoxy.
And they've already done a lot of damage to both Kumi and TPN, so something needs to change here for GAMED. They need to get early picks in these rounds, as we are going to see one man spotted there. G-Max doing even more damage to TPN. He's currently sat with only 17 points of health remaining to his name. And a single grenade that comes around the corner here would actually wipe a couple of them out.
What'd you think about that smoke G-Max just threw? Because it was like a defensive smoke to block the view out of Banana into sight, but it pretty much conceded that area that you could see out of.
Yeah, but the thing is, they have to come out of the smoke, and that's the reason for it. Like, when you're running out of smoke, you're naturally not going to be aiming in the right place right from the very start. So, in the end, I think a decent smoke coming out of SuperstarS. They've got another one here down to cover the entry in there. Shoxy is going to be able to take out TPN. Shoxy just spraying through headshots. Incognito, and now it's all on acid here off to the side. Completely misses his shots. Kevs takes him down, and that will be the defuse coming in by Shoxy, I think it is. Yep. And he will be getting MVP for that one as well, whilst picking up the kills that he did in that one. 5 rounds out of 5 for SuperstarS. Not looking good for GAMED.
I hate to say it, but we might see why GAMED only got 3 rounds on Unfaculty right here, because they're not looking too hot. I mean, they made that very ballsy play on round 3. Didn't work out for them, and they've just been continuously losing these rounds. They haven't really made too much action over towards A side, which wouldn't surprise me if they finally do go for it. They've been shut down to B every single time now. And it looks like they've actually finally will head over towards this A site.
Yeah, smoke's coming in there as well. Let's see what SuperstarS go for. Now, you've always got to keep your concentration up. Even if you start with 5, 6, 7, even more rounds in a row, the team can still be dangerous if you take your eye off the ball and get overconfident and therefore complacent, which I don't expect SuperstarS to really do here. I expect GAMED to be taking at least a couple of rounds in this half as Uzi comes in there, gets both. Frostman actually will get out before going down, and then as I say that, he went straight back in again and lost his life to TPN. But that's a decent trade-off again, because yeah, they've lost one man, but he's taken one out and also done decent damage to TPN, who's only got 2/3 of his health remaining. And here is the peek out. Kevs will end up being dropped, but this one man here in the balcony is going to nade out. There is an easy kill for G-Max, but he goes down straight afterwards. Peek out now from Enjoy. He gets himself one, but it's still health advantage over with GAMED. Acid and Kumi, the last two men alive. There is a smoke put down. Kumi is going to go head-to-head with Shoxy, and Shoxy pretty much through the smoke there, actually connecting with that one. Enjoy getting the last kill.
Yeah, that was a great turnaround. That was a great pinch as well, because they both went in pretty much at the same time. They drew fire over towards the archway as well, over towards the balcony. And were able to pick up all those kills. And still, that was a very close round, though, but that shows game. Maybe we should keep hitting A, because that was the first time they've really been able to get in a site and hold it down for a little bit. And, well, this time it looks like... Actually, they did buy up a little bit, but I don't know if they can actually take the site yet again. And I think SuperstarS, since they know, we saw them versus 3D Max, like they switched from being very passive to aggressive. I think they might have noticed that and are going to be defending this site a little bit better. Yeah,
and again, the round starts with a decent amount of damage coming in. Kumi on 73 acid, bit of a chink, down to 94 in the early stages of this one.
Again, making the same play right now. We have Frostman in that apartment way yet again. But, I mean, look at the SuperstarS. They're playing a lot different this round than they did previously. Like, they're not just rushing in. Their Uzi's not rushing. They're trying to pick up a couple of kills. They're playing a lot more passive.
Yeah, and that's, in my opinion, the way that they're going to get up towards, 13, 14 rounds maybe without a reply from GAMED if they can keep that going, as TPN is going to get himself one. But here is Kevs from the back. He's sprayed towards TPN, which was probably not the best way to go about things. G-Max actually coming in. There's a team kill. Actually, he killed himself there, Incognito. Kumi gets himself one. It's now all on Choxy. 1v2. This could well be the first round of this game for GAMED DE. Choxy slowly but surely working his way in. Both men are inside of that big pit. Shoxy is going to look to come from above here on towards Acid. Can he get one? Not quite, but he's still alive here, so still could be a threat. But they've managed to delay Shoxy long enough that he's probably not going to be able to get that defuse in anyway. Even if he goes through, Acid will actually take his head off, and that is the first round of the game for GAMED. Well, that's still not a good ratio. Don't get me wrong. I mean, if they can take one round for every 6 that SuperstarS pick up and end at, 13-2 or 12-3 even, it's still not the ratio that they're going to look for.
And so they can always use it as like motivation and use it as the start to snowball the game and get some sort of headway here. They are going for the A site yet again, and they just want to keep hitting it over and over. That's why SuperstarS are going to be really aggressive on this banana site. But Kumi, we've seen him get chipped consistently in this game so far, but this time he's able to pick up a kill.
Oh, AWP from Shoxy. Trying to pick one up there. Kumi actually going to drop him. That was just pre-fire onto that area. And Shoxy sticking his head straight in the way. Will lose out for that one. Here comes the push then. G-Max actually going to get flashed up here. Coming around his Acid to pick up that kill. And as the smokes come down, this actually looks like it will be 2 in a row for GAMED. All 5 men still alive. All 5 men almost at full HP. Only Bofrostman has lost 3 health so far in this round. GAMED going to take the second.
That momentum swing, though, right there. It was Kumi. He kind of stepped up, picked up those really nice 2 entrance kills. You saw SuperstarS try to be aggressive on Banana because they were assuming that, well, they were assuming that GAMED was going to go for a push on A yet again, and they countered that completely.
Oh, that was Uzi actually coming out at the end
him,
of a Ponzi, and they want to get rid of this AWP. There's a great no-scoper onto TPN, but it's not going to matter. Bofrostman takes him down in the end, and that will be 6-2, and they made it nice and expensive for SuperstarS picking up those last kills, but they've got the cash still to buy here. Shoxy sat on 4.2 after everything was picked up there, so they've got a decent amount of cash still.
Okay, I feel bad for asking this, but was that a ricochet kill?
What?
Or was I looking at the wrong person on that last kill?
No, he nailed him in the face.
Oh, okay.
Pretty much.
I think I was looking at the wrong person when he got the kill. Sorry.
There goes a grenade down middle. Acid with 63 HP already. Not how you want to start off a round. But if they could get 3 in a row, that'd be a drastic change from what we've really seen up until now.
Now they're rotating over to Banana Jar. Looks like they really want to go for this really hard push. They have the flashes, they have the smokes as well to really open the side up. But we've seen SuperstarS hold the site so well with, you know, that defensive smoke, allowing or having Game to have to run through it and then pick up those kills. But we'll see if they can do it yet again.
Oh, GMAX is actually rotating over though.
Yeah, Kumi does a great job by him to really distract in the mid lane.
Which is actually not the area that they're going to be coming for yet. Shoxy going to spray down. TPN will take him. Kev's coming in around the side there. So here we go. Kumi came up from that mid lane, Jason, and managed to take down Uzi.
Down on that one.
Both Frostman will come here on towards the truck by that CT spawn, but actually loses out. Enjoy got 2, but will that be enough to allow Kevs a chance here? He's got 2 men to find. Incognito will take him, and that is 3 in a row for GAMED.
Right when I said that, I put my head down on the table. I was like, I just said mid lane. Anyways, though, the momentum has
It's technically in the middle, and it is, I suppose, a bit of a lane.
Kind
so
of, yeah.
We'll let you off for that.
But GAMED, yeah, 3 rounds in a row. They're doing a great job right now. They have a lot of money, and it looks like this is the first time that SuperstarS has actually been really hurting for money. It looks like they are going to be ecoing it here, and this might be another round, in fact, for GAMED. And that means they will pick up more rounds already in this game as they did against Faculty.
Yeah, that's true, actually. 16-3 they lost that one. Which means they've doubled their round total for today. And there is Bo Frostman taking down Kevs for the opening one of round number 10. Flash is going to go in. Actually, GMAX is waiting here underneath the roof on the right-hand side of mid. They are going to be executing here. GMAX and Enjoy managing to pick up 2 kills. Rest of the terrorists coming in, though, from balcony. Acid gets himself 1. TPN with the 2nd, and they know that Uzi was actually got a grenade straight to the face, and that leaves just Shoxy now. Did he pick up a weapon? Because the fact that he's saving
he does.
Here,
he's on M4.
Good for him. Let's see if he can hold on to it, though.
I was actually going to say, like, GAMED is playing really passive considering they should have known SuperstarS was on an eco round, but we saw right there why. I mean, that great mid lane crossfire they pulled off got 2 kills for him.
That mid lane
Damn
crossfire.
it! Why do I keep saying that?
That mid lane crossfire, indeed. Shoxy is going to hide in here. I don't think anyone's really going to get anywhere near him.
And the bomb gets smited. I almost... That's actually pretty good handwriting. Like, considering using a mouse.
So everyone knows now, mid lane. I'm going to leave that up there for the entire game so you don't get confused when they go up middle. But 6-4, as I choke up. The GAMED, you've got to give them credit here. I mean, they looked like a team that could be about to get 15-0'd.
They look like wet spaghetti indeed, Joe.
In this first half. But 4 rounds in a row, not bad at all. Shoxy here going to be watching down to the end of apartments. Should put auto director on. Be picking up all the kills for us, or most of them at least. But it is overall a fairly slow start from game. They've pushed up towards the end of apartments. Incognito is maybe going to make a peek out here on towards Shoxy. GAMED flashes, smokes, grenades going over here onto the B side, but that's only 2 men actually. Yeah,
they're going for distraction right now. Shoxy's rotating as well as Kev's.
Yeah, that's forced the rotation in completely. That is actually really, really good stuff. Enjoy is one man who could actually offer something up here, and they've not spotted him. I think Kumi is pretty much blind. He looked at him there before he came around. And all of a sudden, Incognito is the last man left alive. He gets himself 2, though. It's now 2 versus 2. GMAX deals with the threat, though. And finally, SuperstarS bring one back in their favor. 7 rounds to 4.
That was a great, just strategic play out of game, but they couldn't capitalize on it right there. Like you were saying before, the grenades, the flashes being thrown over into that B site. It made Kev rotate. It made Shoxy rotate in to hold middle from Archway. Said middle this time. But still, they weren't able to capitalize. They held down that site. But we're going for, it looks like a 5-man push onto A right now.
Yeah, smokes down here from Uzi. And he's going to peek up. Get himself a kill on Bo Frostman. Can he take out Acid as well? We switch over to Shoxy.
Well, GMAX already rotating. Shoxy is pushing with that banana strike. Uzi's actually coming in from behind, and he might get caught here.
Kev's actually getting himself 2 there as well in apartments. And Uzi is going to get in there. Can they get the kills? Uzi gets himself 1. GMAX finishes off. Easy round for SuperstarS. Didn't really lose much health in that one at all.
Yeah, that's the eco. Kind of expect that. They've won every single eco round. Well, that the team is ecoing. which makes not much sense. I was just thinking, I was like, of course, you should be able to win these.
Yeah.
But, I mean, GAMED, we saw momentum switch. They got those 4 rounds in a row. They are going to have guns now, but the thing is, can they capitalize off it? We have a strong mid-push happening right now.
That was a big grenade coming out as well. Kumi only got 11 health left after that one as Acid comes in there. He's going to die. Kumi just about gets away, but we saw Uzi coming around the other side. Here is Bofrost, man, who walks out into 3 M4s. Shoxy deals with Incognito as well. And it's now all on TPN, who's down at the bottom of alt mid, wondering what the hell happened to the rest of his team. Going to take out G-Max, but Uzi finishes off. And that will be 9-4. Round 14 coming up. And game could do with a couple more, that's for sure.
Yeah, I remember talking about SuperstarS in the last game versus 3D Max and how out of nowhere they switched from being passive to really aggressive. We just saw right there that they were very passive sitting in their bomb sets, holding them down, and they just rushed down middle out of nowhere. It caught GAMED off guard, got them a nice round, and had that 9-4 scoreline at this point in the game. Not bad to hold on to. If they can win one more, I mean, just one more in general would really set you up for the next half to really take the win, which they need.
Yeah, they do. They have to win this one because, well, whatever happens, either Infactor will be on 6 points or 3D Max will be on 4, unless they draw, of course.
Right.
But
I don't think
still,
that's going to happen.
yeah. But then still, Infactor will have 4 points, which is more than
TPN.
GAMED could get in that last game. So a win has to be on the cards for the German side here. As Enjoy still inside of the site. Actually, both Frostmen will be able to finish him off. And it is a 2-on-5, so looking good for GAMED to dive back into the game and start with 9-5. Oh, what are they doing? Uzi there on the corner. And finally, Acid will deal with him, but wow, that was a bad reactionary play out of GAMED. Now it's all on Kevs as Kumi comes in. Nails him in the face, and that is 9-5. Final round of the first half. I'll tell you what, a 9-6 halftime score from GAMED would be more than they could have ever dreamed of after they went down 6-0 at the start.
That push out of Uzi just ran straight to the smoke. I was like, hey, what's up, guys? And they just ignored him. Pretty funny. But unfortunately, Kev couldn't really capitalize off of that. And we are going to have, it looks like GAMED go for a strong push on A site yet again. But Uzi's actually be sitting in the apartments at the time and gets naded right there out of Frostman.
Yeah, that was
That's
the
not
AWP.
Good. Yeah.
Which Shoxy also has there. And GAMED bring us back to 4-on-4. Final round.
They're rotating back to banana side. They want to go for this B push. They know G-Max is most likely would have rotated at this point. And Shoxy's the last one pushed up actually at banana right now.
And gets himself one. But the problem is they're going to be rushing in here with pretty much everything that they can throw at them. The smoke actually landing on the roof there. Not quite the position that they will have wanted, but Incognito is going to come around. Shoxy up close and personal has managed to get himself another one. Here comes G-Max around the corner. Bofrost, man, must have been flashed there the way he was just stood against the wall. And that will be 10-5. Godoff's called. But GAMED, they're 6 rounds away from being knocked out here of the RaidCall EMS 1.
We have to say, though, that round should have gone to game. They just could not lock Shoxy down. That was a great play out of him as well, just to pick up all those kills. It's not easy to take an op and use it in such close quarters, but he really showed he can.
Yeah, he was pretty shocking. There we go. Brilliant puns coming out. All from Jason. He wrote them down earlier. I just stole them from his notebook.
Those aren't nearly anywhere as bad as they should be if I wrote them.
That is true as well. So here we go then. Second half game. Going to be moving over to the CT side. A pistol round victories. Well, honestly, they need it.
They're 3-men pushing down banana at this point.
Yeah.
They're leaving A wide open, and it looks like SuperstarS is going to take advantage of that and rush right in.
Yeah, there's a decoy nade put down there, but as you said, 5 men from SuperstarS are moving in already. Kumi throws the flash down. Shoxy going to get the better of him. They've lost TPN as well, and the bomb's going to get planted by Enjoy. And it leaves Acid, Incognito, and Frost. Oh, both Frostman here. 2 of them going down very quickly. There is Shoxy to finish off. Incognito was the last man alive. And that will be 11 rounds to 5, and that spells a little bit of disaster from GAMED, to be honest.
Okay, Joe, what do you think of that, though? I mean, because GAMED, they knew they had to pull something out. They sent 3 down that banana site just to kind of catch them off guard. I mean, do you think it was a good idea, just it wasn't pulled off right?
It's, again, one of those high-risk, high-reward scenarios. If it works out for you, then they could have cleaned up every single man on banana, but in the end, well, you saw what happened. It didn't work out whatsoever for them. And they are now 11-5 behind. Kumi there meets an absolute wall of Superstar players. Uzi going to take down TPN. That was a fantastic shot. Shoxy going to come around here from the side as well. Can he control the spray? Bofrostman finished off by the Glock. And now Acid and Incognito, last two men alive. Acid gets himself one, but it's got two men off towards the left-hand side. There's a shotty from G-Max. So thank you very much. 12-5 and 2 out of 2 from this second half. Gamed. You know, they can't really afford much at this point.
I love the ragdoll physics right there as he hit him with that shotgun in the mid lane. In the mid?
In the mid lane.
I said in the mid?
In the mid lane.
In the middle. Anyways. But yeah, so losing another round again, they're going to have to save up one more here. And SuperstarS, they're just like, hey, if A's working, why not keep hitting it? They do put the bomb down, as you're seeing in middle, just leaving it right there as they're going to try to pick someone off here. They're splitting up 2 and 2. And G-Max just holding that middle lane. Ah! Oh, I can't stop saying it.
Community hates you right now. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm interested to see chat after after this one. Don't forget, guys. It's the mid lane. So here we go then. SuperstarS actually getting in now on towards this A site. Kumi, oh, I was going to say he's still alive there up at the top of the balcony, but that didn't last too long. Frostman with the P90 coming in. Ooh, nade still in the hand there of G-Max, but he turns around, just says, well, what do I need a grenade for? I will just stick my AK barrel straight into him, and that will be 13-5. So game's going to be on the bye. This is their chance to, well, have a chance in this game whatsoever, because so far it's not been very good for them.
Yeah, they're going to have to win 11 straight rounds to take this. I don't really think that's possible at this point, though, but we're going to see. If SuperstarS pretty much wins this round, I think we can both pretty much say it's over.
Yeah, I think so.
Ooh,
as well.
Nice nades, though, coming down on a banana right there in mid. Got him pretty low off the bat. G-Max sitting at 60 health right now, and they are going to, looks like, go in for this B push. Enjoy's kind of sitting at mid, just trying to hold it down, look for any rotators, but they are going to go for this.
Oh, bad flash there, actually coming out from one of SuperstarS, but they're in there anyway. They've gone through the smoke. They've taken down Bofrostman. There is Enjoy being a pain around middle. Acid actually through the smoke, gets himself 2. As Incognito tries to get in there as well, but it's 3-on-2 advantage for SuperstarS. There is the plant. Incognito not quite getting the finishing touches that he needed to pick up that kill, but he's doing good amounts of damage here. Another nade comes out. Incognito runs into it. Then the headshot from Shoxy. It's now all on Kumi. And is he going to back away? I'd imagine he'll try and save this M4, to be honest. And he's going to peek out. Takes out Shoxy. Well, that's going to be all she wrote for Kumi. He backs away completely from the site. And SuperstarS backing away as well. Don't want to lose their weapons to that bomb blast. And we are going to be seeing a 14-5 scoreline. SuperstarS just 2 points away from having 4 points overall. Jason draws a penis on his map. Very mature, Jason.
We can't see my screen, and I was like, hey, you can actually draw on this map.
So, where are they going to go this time around?
They might go towards middle.
Towards mid lane. And that's exactly what they're doing, actually. At least for now. We've seen now pretty standard opening from SuperstarS up until now for pretty much every team. Just the spread across the whole middle and banana areas. Make sure there's no early pressure coming down. Enjoy is pushed all the way up banana as well, as his teammate just flashed in behind him. That was a bit of a weird scenario. Acid here, you can see, camped by the cable drums as G-Max is going to take down Incognito. Kumi will fall as well. Not looking good for Gamed. Grenades coming in, though, have done good amounts of damage. There's Shoxy picking off TPN as well. There's a man here, too. I was going to say the left and the right there. Enjoy turns in. He shouldn't have got that second kill. Acid probably should have had him. And that will be match point for SuperstarS. 15 rounds to 5.
Amazing play of them. Enjoy's been kind of sitting in the back all by himself at least the last couple of rounds, trying to pick up a couple of kills. Hasn't been too successful until that round right there. Great job by him. But like you're saying, 1 round away from taking this away and keep their hopes alive. Because I think if SuperstarS loses this, they'll have to play against, well, it'll be between them and 3D Max, pretty much.
Well, it depends if 3D Max win. Yeah, It depends on the other result, obviously. There's a lot hanging on that one. But N-Factor have got 3 points. If SuperstarS win this, they'll have 4. Then 3D Max could have 4. N-Factor could be on 6. So there's still quite a lot of different outcomes to what can happen in this group. But for now, it's certainly looking like SuperstarS will be sat on 4 points come the end of the second round of matches. There is the first kill for G-Max as well. Only 4 men left, 3 of which have FAMAS's. TPN is going to get the better of Enjoy, and that's actually the bomb down there.
Yeah, they have the site. They don't have the bomb. That was a great job by Game to actually back off into the apartments since they saw everyone at mid. And they will be able to hold this down, but can they rotate to really defend it here as we're going to have SuperstarS try to go in for it. Kevs is sitting in CT Spawn right now trying to get any rotators, but he does not know they came in through Banana. And I think Game might be able to hold on to this as the bomb is picked up and planted.
Well, there was one man actually going to flash through from the balcony. It's not going to be enough to blind G-Max up, though, and they're falling one by one at this position. Bofrost now is the last man left alive. Kevins is going to take him down, and there's the GG. 16 rounds to 5 in favor of the SuperstarS. So let me just update here. I'm going to try and get the scores of those other games as well, as I've got caps lock on, which is never a good thing. Get rid of that. So let's see if we've got the other scores coming in, as the admins are all spamming things at them. Let's have a look then. I'm going to try and find it. SuperstarS vs 3D Max and Faculty vs 3D Max. That's the game that I want. And currently doesn't actually say that it's live, so
I would imagine it's still going on because this is a very one-sided game.
Okay, so N-Faculty versus 3D Max has not started.
That awkward silence. I looked through chat, no one commented on the me drawing thing, luckily.
So, 3D Max versus N-Faculty is not started.
Does that mean we're going to cover that one as well, or are we going to wait for the final game?
We're going to see what's going on with that one with the admins. But either way, we'll of course be back and figure out exactly what is going on overall, when and where and how and why and if.
But in the meantime,
you should
follow the Twitch channel.
You should follow the Twitch channel and also us on Twitter at JCapLaw.
You can never say that with a straight face.
No, I know. And at Joe_ with a much more normal Twitter name. And we shall be back in a few minutes here. I'll probably say around about 5 to 10 minutes once we've figured out exactly what is going on in the world. And we shall be back for more action here from Group C of the RaidCall EMS 1 for Counter-Strike Go, guys. Don't go anywheres.
Professional grade communication tool. The choice of professional teams. Perfect stream viewing experience. Chosen by online streamers. Easy to use voice messenger service. Chosen by over 12 million gamers.
Communication is always vital when competing in tournaments. Winning a match requires perfect coordination. You cannot win by yourself.
RaidCall. Communication for winners.